Estados Unidos by way of OC, Los Angeles, and the West Coast. Coming to you, repping Talifas, knocking out agendas of the cancel culture and 50 rats, breaking down doors in Hollywood for La Raza. Unashamed of the creator, because no one is greater.
What's up, everybody? That intro is from the Salinas Report. We want to thank you for stopping in the LA Times. Please hit the thumbs up on this video. Please share. Please subscribe to the channel. In honor of that, we put the movie Kilroy the movie up on our channel for 2 weeks free, just to honor him. So you guys, we all know Kilroy was a man who was very violent, had very dark ways, from early on as a child all the way up to when he gave his life to Christ. After he gave his life to Christ, he's known as much as for his old life as his new life. So in honor of him, like we said, the movie's up on the channel. Please check it out. But we want to share a little video of some of his friends talking about his memory. So enjoy this video of these various people talking about the memory and legacy of Kilroy Roybal.
Kilroy was given the Humanitarian Award by the WBC World Boxing Council in California.
Yeah, well, I felt, man, here I am, they're awarding me for giving. And man, I used to take from people, and here I am, how the Lord turned it around. I'm giving, helping the poor, helping the lost, helping the homeless, and witnessing to the drug addict, the gangbanger, and how I felt, how the Lord turned it all around. And when I accepted it, it was, man, like I was high on the most high, a natural high.
Ernest Kilroy Roybal will definitely go down in history as one of California's top-ranking mobsters. What is undeniable is the life he has lived, reaching out to gang members and the homeless for the past decades.
Now he's my brother in the Lord. Back then, it was a respect out of fear. Now it's a respect out of love and adoration. Because I see that he is truly committing his life to the calling that the Lord has given him. And that's from loving somebody as a stranger to going out there sharing his testimony, sacrificing, all these things that a disciple would do for the Lord. I see him.
But when he got out, I had the pleasure of taking him and his wife to Disneyland. And I remember we were on A Small World. It's kind of hard to be a gangster on A Small World, huh? But you know what? I've watched God move in his life, and he's just a powerful testimony of a man that is dedicated to the Lord Jesus Christ. I thank God for just the testimony that he has. He didn't drop out or debrief. He got saved. God did a miraculous miracle in his life and turned him around. And because of his testimony, because of his witness, many men have come to Jesus Christ.
And I've given him a little instruction. I said, Kilroy, you know what? Let him know you're the only one. And this, I take it to heart because, if I had a chance in my lifetime to be as far deep as Kilroy was in the penal system, he has one of the greatest chances to evangelize than many pastors and many men in the streets, because he has been so far deep in the mix. And for a man like that to come out of that, he's really an ambassador of Christian activity. Afterwards, now
he tells me, hey Bobby, he says, what are you gonna do Sunday? And I told him, well, I haven't thought that far
along, that far into the future. Well, I haven't really tripped on what am I going to do Sunday. That's 2-3 days from now. So he tells me, hey, go to church with me, And I looked at him, and I go, what? He goes, go to church with me. And I told him, hey, Roy, that's the farthest thing from my mind right now. I've been incarcerated for 11 years. I mean, I want to go out and party or, meet a girl or something, And he told me, oh, you're scared, huh, of what people might say. And I looked at him and I go, no, I'm not scared. And he said, well, then go to church. I told him, okay, I'll go to church. So he told me, 7 o'clock, be ready, So I went with him. I went with him to church. And then after that, it was like every Sunday he'd come and get me. He'd come and pick me up. So we started going. And another time he told me, hey, I want you to go to Bible study with me, And I told him, orale, Roy. I go like that. Now you're pushing it, you know what I mean? I go for the church, but then he said, no, come on, And he talked.
And I'm glad to say now that I know him as a true brother, as a true man of God, and as a true leader, and also a witness for the Lord Jesus Christ.
I think Kilroy is going to be remembered for the transformation in his life, the conversion, the new man. He's going around ministering to people, sharing his faith, sharing what God has done. And I believe the documentary, I believe the books, I believe people are going to know Kilroy. And that man once was lost, but now he is found. He once was blind, but now he can see. Who the Son sets free is free indeed, and that's Kilroy.
He wants to be remembered for his love for Jesus.